Which means, what is a little, probably, earth tree doing here? It is not ethereal, it's not an illusion, it's an actual thing, and I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. How the hell did I get stuck? I can't move. Well, this is a good start to the journey. I can't believe that's how I died. Really? That's not my fault, though. That is not my fault. Upon dying, you will be revived at the last site of grace that you visited. You will drop any runes in your possession at the site of your death. If you die again before reclaiming those runes, they will be lost forever. The compass at the top of your screen indicates the direction of the lost runes. Thank you. Where the hell am I now? Really? I couldn't... Why couldn't I... I'm very sorry. I was hoping to be revived, in this case, at the bloody stake of Marika, but sure, if you want... Okay, fine. I guess this gives me a chance. I love that. That is awesome. That gives a whole lot more power to using shields. At least, if you are capable of finding the right openings for enemies. Because sure, if you block an enemy attack, that doesn't necessarily mean that you are actually capable of performing a proper attack without just failing. This is fine. I'm sorry? Acquire materials. In every corner of the lands between, you will find fruits and flowers, mushrooms and butterflies, and various other useful materials. These materials can be used for item crafting, as we learned that was actually a thing. Are you just gonna keep on shooting up there? I heard you draw a sword. Fine, I'll kill you first, then I'll figure out what the hell we just picked up. Also, charge! Okay, that's... doesn't work as brilliantly, but again, you can't expect to break a stance instantly on one jump attack. Although, to be fair, you were a tutorial enemy, so maybe you are coded differently. I just kind of expected me to be able to actually slice your guts off with a jumping attack in one hit, because you are a tutorial enemy. Anyway, friends! No, no, no! You were supposed to keep hold of that sword. What? We're not falling down this time around, friend. I have a death to make up for. And by the looks and feels of things, running while crouching is also a thing. That's cool. And you, goodbye. Alright, well, back to where we were before. Dying by getting stuck on a stupid illusory tree branch. That's not exactly illusory. How? Just how? Anyway. I'm not really sure what to... I guess I died to fall damage? Infinite fall damage? There are safeguards in place for getting stuck. That's good news, but I don't like the fact that we died. Bloody hell. Anyway. Out of these depths. I guess it's time for some daylight. Or not. Are you... What was it called? Stone Sword Key? Yeah. Okay. So... there's two of you. Does that mean you need 2 Stone Sword Keys in order to open this up? Danger ahead, but precious item. That's usually the case. Well... I guess we'll have to keep this place in mind. Illusory wall. No illusory wall here. Nope. Lies. Hi. What are you? Cooperative multiplayer. We're not gonna do that. Use a tarnished furled finger to write a gold summon sign. Cooperative multiplayer will begin once you have summoned... And once you have summoned or have been summoned by a player from another world. You will take the role of an ally, a furled finger, and your objective is to defeat the area boss. The compass at the top of the screen indicates the direction of the summoner, the host of fingers. And it is a finger severer that we get. And a tarnished furled finger. I'm not sure if I like the theme of fingers. Also, lots of info. Yeah, we read about that. Tarnished furled finger. Creates a summon sign for cooperative multiplayer. Arrive as a cooperator, furled finger, with the objective of defeating the area boss of the world to which you were summoned. A finger of corpse wax, furled like a hook. It is a relic of those who came before, left to help those who would come after. Okay, fun. Same as the other finger, the wizened finger, right? Yeah. Who came before to help those who came after. The finger severer. Used as a host of fingers to select the summoned player and send them back to their world. Used when you have been summoned to another player's world to return to your own world. This phantom blade severs the link formed by a furled finger, but the maidens scorn those who abuse it. Well, we're definitely not gonna use it at all, because I like to play these kinds of games as much solo as possible. Unless there are invaders in play, but in general. Hi. Let it be cave. Let it be cave indeed. But no secret passages at all. That is such a shame. Praise message and then pulled. It's not happening. How do you gain so many appraisals? There is no secret passage. Why are people appraising your message? It's all lies. Very poor. Very poor indeed. Anyway, down or up we go. Let there be daylight. I want to see the open world. Show me the open world. Raise message and try lever. No thanks, we're good. Did we... Did I sit down? Stranded graveyard, cave of knowledge. I'm second guessing whether or not I left the stove on at this point. Quickly checking if I checked that side of grace. Turns out that I did. Well, good for me. So, back to where we were. Where the bloody hell are we even? Daylight it is. Also, I'm getting used to pressing Y and I'm loving it. Also, Grace? Welcome to Limgrave. Which means... oh boy. It's a wide world out there. And one day we're gonna get to that tree. One day we're gonna climb that tower. Or maybe not, depending on... we're probably not gonna walk over that bridge entirely, but nonetheless... that is a sight to behold, and you look like a terrifying foe for starters. First things first... are you important? I mean, what's the deal with the Golden Streets of Light? Lost Grace discovered, thank you very much. Guidance of Grace. Grace exists to guide the tarnished and lead them along the proper path. Even now, some sides of Grace retain that power. Their golden rays will guide you along the way. Well, at least that gives me some guidance in an otherwise open world that I would for sure get lost in. I'm still gonna get lost in general, but it's something. The map. Use your map to check your current position as well as terrain and surrounding structures. You can update your map with new information by finding map fragments at Stellas? Steels? Stellas? Never heard of that word. Stellas along the road. You can also use the map to freely place beacons of light to serve as landmarks as you explore. Yes. Brilliant. Thank you. Which means, friendly face who's not ripping my face off. Hi.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we?
Yes.
Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring?
I
Of
guess.
course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless.
Which
Without
means...
guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
Possibly. Also, can I by any chance turn voice up just a tad extra?
Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me, Varré. Take care to listen.
My ears are
Are
open.
you familiar with grace?
Getting familiar.
Golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times.
Yes.
Is the guidance of grace, the path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave.
But there's danger in that for... Okay, it's currently pointing me right towards that church, I'm guessing? Which is at least some guidance, but at the same time... Okay, it's guiding me away from that and keeping distance in mind. Bloody hell, he is huge. It also means you're missing out on an awful lot of stuff in the surrounding area if you're just following the light, so... I don't yet know what I'm doing.
Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward, most certainly. To Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted.
The Grafted. I'm not sure what that means, but is there any relation to the Grafted Scion? Because if so, I need to have a word with him.
It's time you set off, I should think.
Probably.
Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where Grace would guide you. If you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are.
I will try.
It's time you set off,
Yep,
I should think.
time to set
Castle
off.
If
Alright. First things first. Yeah, we come out of here. Can I look behind where the hell we came out of? Is there anything else to this? I mean, I see birds. I don't know where I'm trying to go. I'm just remembering myself. Okay, about the map, about that. Perfect. There it is. Roa fruits. Material used for crafting items. Easily found everywhere in the lands between. Berry-like red fruits that grow in shrubs. Material used for crafting items. Easily found everywhere in the lands of between. There's a wide variety of uses. For example? I mean, I guess there's more here. I'm just gonna pick up everything that I find. There's lots of birds. Squirrel. Squirrels also probably hold stuff, and you are Arteria leaf. Definitely interesting. Exceedingly rare to find. And just now, even a little bit more rare. Dark red leaves with thick swollen veins. Material used for crafting items, exceedingly rare to find. A faint pulse can be felt in the veins. Stirs the blood, providing an enlivening effect. Alright. That's cool. Finding those materials is gonna be tricky at times, I'm guessing. Like, is that something? It actually is. Earthly flower. Alright. Normal, I'm guessing. A dusky yellow flower that has started to fade to brown, found throughout the lands between. Said to be fed by leaves that fell from the earth tree in days of antiquity. All coming from you, huh? I'm wondering, by the way. Sure, Elden Ring has no relation to Dark Souls, but Dark Souls 3 did have the whole painted world situation, and it ended with a painting being made of another world. Any chance that this is actually that world? I mean, the sky is looking a little bit paintery, but likewise, currently my attention is being drawn everywhere. Are you two later going to grow into you? I mean, your leaves are similar, though less lustrous at the time. I am so gonna get lost in this world, and I'm gonna love every second of it. Alright, anyway, yeah, you look massive. There's something over here while we're at it. Logic tells me avoid, for the time being at least. Summoning pools. In each area you may find effigies of martyrs. These effigies are summoning pools. You find it easy to summon other players at these locations, as co-op and hostile summoning signs created with small effigies gather at summoning pools. As in, do they only gather here, or do they gather everywhere? Small golden effigy sends a co-op sign to summoning pools. Okay, so you can use both the finger in that case, I guess, and this, but this one will send it to one of the summoning pools. In cooperative multiplayer, your objective will be to defeat area boss, yada yada. No other information. Alright. Well, Grace guides me there. I think lesson number 1 is it's gonna be okay to avoid stuff, because again, you look massive. Logic really tells me to avoid you. And as long as I don't know how to spend my runes or my souls, I'm definitely gonna give you a wide berth. Okay, you already have a horse. I don't even have a horse. How do I get a horse? I mean, I got goats, I guess? Are you something? Yes, you are. Rune fragments. Stone fragments found near places where runes have fallen from the sky. Alright. These shards of stone are believed to have once been part of a temple in the sky. They glow with faint light from within. Like an actual thing floating in the sky at some point in time. Cool, but also... Are you okay? Are you stuck? Do you need help? I can help. You're gonna have materials too. Thin beast bones. Oh boy. Let's see. Thin, hard beast bones. Material used for crafting items found by hunting beasts. Commonly used to make disposable weapons. Like... throwing knives? Maybe? I am gonna be so distracted by every single thing that I can pick up. And I may try and kill every single goat that I find. Oh, there's so many places already to go. I'm just gonna go in a random direction. Miss out on a lot of stuff while we're at it. Okay. You're asking for it, you're asking for it. I killed your other goat friend. You should have been gone already. Beast liver. Alright, apparently you also have rare items. The fresh liver of a beast, a luscious fruit of life. Material used for crafting items found by hunting herbivorous beasts. Dried liver boost damage negation. Wait, does it... Can I then, for example... No, I can't actually add it onto it. I can add you. Why can I add you? What do you do? Alright. Is that perhaps used to distract enemies? Throw rock, go elsewhere, and backstab them? Again, a lot of stuff is all of a sudden possible because of the whole sneaking thing being a thing. Which also means I will actually, for the time being, remove you, because similar to you, I'm definitely going to accidentally try and use you. This is where the grace was guiding me. And there it is. Leading me to another side of grace, just slowly drip feeding me forwards. The Church of Elda. Interesting outfit. Hi. I'm gonna activate this first while I'm at it. Thank you very much. There we go. Who are you? Fast travel to sites of grace. Through your map, you can instantly travel to any site of grace you've discovered. I know. However, there are some dungeons. Yep, I know. Who are you and what the hell are you wearing? Is that a musical instrument? Almost look like a fishing pole or something.
You're a tarnished. I can see it. And I can also see that you're not after my throat.
Not right now, no.
Purchase a little something.
You're a
I am
merchant.
Kalé, purveyor of fine goods.
Hello, Kalé. I'm definitely interested about you.
I am of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer.
Well, if your prices are very welcoming as well, I certainly wouldn't mind. Do you have any recommendations?
You know, if you can spare the runes, you should buy yourself a crafting kit.
Smart.
A crafting kit allows you to make basic items on your own.
Definitely smart.
Essential, really, if you intend to survive out here for any duration. The kit costs a bundle, and I admit I do take my cut. But the important thing is that you survive. Every customer counts, after all.
Kalé, let me tell you this. I like you. Any other further recommendations?
You know, if you can spare the room, you should buy yourself
Crafting kit, yeah. Okay,
essential.
how
The kit costs but the
how
important...
much does it actually cost? Shop menu. With the shop menu, you can spend runes to purchase various items. Also sell items for runes. Each merchant stocks a different variety of items for purchase. Alright. Throwing knives. Telescope. Useful. Definitely useful for screenshots on a secondary account later. I'll look at that if I buy it. Cracked pot. Number we can hold are 20 in total. You're gonna craft your own firebombs. Well, for starters, I want a crafting kit. A leather bag containing a pestle and mortar, small blade, and various other tools. Enables item crafting from the main menu. Provides both means to fight and means to survive. I will take that, yes. And Nomadic Warrior's Cookbook expands crafting repertoire. A record of crafting techniques left by roaming nomad warriors. Contains knowledge for surviving in the face of utter scarcity. Acquire the knowledge to craft the following: bone arrow fletched, and bone bolts. And you're also a cookbook number 2. For glowstone, invigorated cured meat, and invigorating white cured meat. Well, this sounds more useful, because that means a permanent supply of arrows. And missionary's cookbook. Holy water pot and roped holy water pot. Nice that it says what you actually get from it. But before I buy that, I'm curious to know about what I can already craft. I want you. This torch's tip is wrapped in oil-soaked rags and set on fire. The flame can illuminate dark locales or be used to attack enemies. It can be raised up when equipped in the left hand, illuminating more of the surrounding area. With skilled torch attack, thrusts the torch forward to set foes ablaze. The skill is effectively effective against foes who are weak to fire. And note, Flask of Wondrous Physic. Note sold by a nomadic merchant. Contains information about a flask of wondrous physic. Further details are available only to paying customers. Okay, that's cool. And containing information about the waypoint runes. I'm gonna need more runes in general. But first things first, I'm gonna leave you for a little
Glad
bit.
you took my warning to heart.
For
You
sure.
made an excellent choice.
Thank you, Kalé. Item crafting. If you have a crafting kit, you can make various items from materials that you find. Select item crafting from the main menu to make items. You can learn to craft more items by finding cookbooks. I want to know, can I craft anything at all? Containers. You will need cracked pots or other containers to craft certain items. You will not be able to make more of those items than you have containers. Container items will run out with use, but the containers themselves will remain. Nice. Okay, first things first, I'm still not entirely happy with how loud you are, so you're going to the max. Item crafting. With the item crafting menu, you can make various items from the materials that you find. You can learn more by finding cookbooks, nice. We need mushrooms and smoldering butterflies to create a fire pot, and of course we need cracked pots for that, which we don't have. But we can make bone darts. Nice. Roa Raisin. On horseback, feet torrent to restore HP. Are we gonna get the goat horse from the lady who found us? She called that thing Torrent, right? Are we gonna get a goat horse? I wanna get a goat horse. Rainbow stone shines with colored light when placed, serving as a guide. And does it also scream and shout when dropped off a cliff? When the fall is deadly? And Furl Calling Finger Remedy. Reveals co-op and hostile summoning signs. We're not gonna need those. I will make some bone darts, I guess. And I will need 2 of them. Sure. It's something, it's a ranged weapon. I don't have that just yet. Alright. What about you? Strengthening armaments. At a smithing table, you can spend runes and smithing stones to strengthen your armaments. Somewhere in the lands between, you may meet a blacksmith who can make your armaments even stronger. And in the meantime, I gotta do it myself? I guess I gotta do it myself. Smithing stone. Reinforce armaments up to +3. Stone uses smith a variety of armaments. A shard found in plenty. Strengthens armaments up to +3. Smithing stone is found throughout the lands between, and mining galleries built to excavate it can be found everywhere. You're gonna need lots. And bone dart. Animal bone sharpened into a knife for throwing. Craftable items. Throw at the enemies to inflict damage. And of course all the extra info that we had before. Does this by itself clear, or will this always remain filled with every single bloody thing that we found? Or if I start a next session, it will clear itself? Interesting to figure that one out. How expensive would it be to strengthen my armament? With the smithing menu, you can spend runes and smithing stones to strengthen your armaments. You can strengthen your armaments up to +3 at the smithing table. Somewhere in the lands between, yep. Okay, it's 250 to improve my weapon. Not by that much. Really not by that much, but again, it's a basic sword. Probably would be a bad idea to instantly upgrade that, but yeah. Also, is that supposed to be a donkey or a horse? Can I pet you? Can't. I can't do anything with him. Well, I hope he serves you well. In the meantime, it's bloody well raining. Well. Kind of makes me curious. If I pass time. Let's say until nightfall. I'm curious to see the world by night. Does the rain actually stop? If we spend time? Yes, it does. Okay, that's cool. That is cool. And where is the grace guiding me? It's guiding me all the way right into the woods. Well, it's not that dark outside right now. But at the same time, yeah. Music is different for sure. I'm still curious about how the hell I will level up, because again, Dark Souls 3 you had the Firekeeper and you could level up at the bonfire itself, but here not so much, and I'm hearing that thing. Before I do anything foolish, Kalé? Hi.
Wait, weren't you... Well, you're back. Care to buy something?
Well, I didn't even leave in the first place, so yes, I will purchase something. And I think I definitely want to go for you. Although, a torch is handy, but I know where to get one. I am curious about these two. Note on the Flask of Wondrous Physic, and a note on the Waypoint Runes.
Goodbye. Nice to do business.
For sure. Which means, what kind of information does that give me? I don't need item crafting. Okay, note imparting knowledge in brief. Examine using the X. Waypoint runes. Yeah, note sold by nomadic merchants. Someone lurks among the waypoint runes on the roads through Limgrave. Someone? For starters, where are the waypoint runes? I don't even have a proper map. And likewise, someone lurks. I mean, there's many things that are lurking among the ruins of many roads. So, not sure how useful this one is. Flask of Wondrous Physic. A Flask of Wondrous Physic still remains in the Third Church of Marika, north of the Mistwood. Cross the highway bridge and follow the animal trail north. Now that is useful. However, I bloody well do not know anything on where the hell I am. Can I... That's how I zoom. Okay. I see a road which is leading me here, and that's probably going to lead me to the left, which is going to then most definitely lead me to the bloody big castle on the hill. Well, if I'm gonna explore, for now I'm doing it by day. Meanwhile, though, I can hear him walking all this time. I can bloody well hear this thing walk. How close is he? There he is. At least, I thought I saw him. Seriously, the fact that you can hear him from so far away is kind of terrifying. Normally, I would never do this. I would for sure follow the path in this direction. Hello. Hi. Golden rune. Thank you. That's me pressing A again. Are you a game message or... No, if only I had a champion like... Tarnished. Okay, that's where you turn around, near the red flowers. Thank God. Okay, can I take a real quick look, inventory? By the way, I started a new session by resting at the bonfire. Apparently all the recent items still remain here. Anyway, golden rune. Grace that dwells within the inhabitants of the lands between, the lingering trace of gold. Alright, that's nice. Used to gain 400 runes. Very useful. Runes are nourishment for the development of any tarnished, provided a finger maiden can be found. Again with the fingers. I'm still not sure what to think of that. Anyway, 400 runes would give me 500. Theoretically, if I were to use that right now...
Wait, weren't you...
No, I'm still here. I'm still here, Kalé. I would like to see what you have got. If I were to buy this, I would have 300 spare that I can use on one cracked pot. I think I'm actually going to do that.
For now.
Can I sell to you for the same
it?
price? Yes, I can. Awesome. In that case, I will sell one of these for 400. Interesting how it has the 2 beside, and in this case the 1. Meaning we're gonna find a lot of golden runes and smithing stones with increasing numbers. But that means I definitely want a torch, thank you very much, so I can at least see in the dark a little bit better. And likewise, one cracked pot.
Goodbye.
Which we can't really do anything with just yet, right? No, we would need smoldering butterflies and mushrooms. Alright. Well, with nothing to lose right now, again, this is something I would normally never do because I'm always keeping the death count in mind. For this one time, I'll make a bloody exception. I'm curious. How dangerous... Whoa. I'm sorry? You have got a boss health bar. Wasn't... Ow, expecting that. Wasn't expecting that at all. At all. At all. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Definitely not fine. Okay, you have got a church right behind you. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm not killing this thing. I'm definitely not killing this thing. I'm so not killing this thing. I am so not killing this thing. No. Can my focus remain with the bloody big pony? Thank you. I am... No, stay with the focus on the pony, not go to a random bloody horse in the bushes. I am starting to get in the motion of I want to try and jump to avoid attacks, but I really should be dodging. I have a lot to learn. Anyway, that's all nice and dandy. I died pretty nearby, right? Why are my souls all the way over there? Well, I guess I did die sort of over there. Well, good sir, if you don't mind, I'm going to take those souls or runes right back. Thank you very much. And that also reminds me, I should definitely share my knowledge. Big bloody ponies may be dangerous, but at least you know they're dangerous. This thing, however, absolutely deserves a bloody warning. Be wary of jumping. That should hopefully get the message across, right? Yeah, for sure. Here we go. Oh, let me guess. You guys also say be wary of jumping? The old tree. No. First off, tree. No, it's definitely be wary of jumping. For sure. Still can't believe I died to that thing. Anyway, back up to the top, which we can do with ease because we can just do that. All the way back to the Church of Kalé. But yeah, I have satiated my curiosity in regards to this thing. I'm actually a little bit surprised about the fact that he is considered the boss. I didn't even see his name. I was too focused on it being a big bloody pony. But yeah, that means there's gonna be bosses without fog walls. Just out in the open world. Or at least mini-bosses. I'd consider this guy to be a proper boss, but hey, my instincts were correct. Sometimes it's good to avoid an enemy.
Yeah, something tells me that there surely will be a lot of cowardly running away from big bossy enemies in the future. We're simply a lowly tarnished after all. Facing knights and dragons? That's beyond us. For now.